I completed a 14-day mini stepper exercise challenge. I might say I started liking doing challenges. It's one of those things I never thought I would enjoy, but now looking at it, looking back at this challenge I just did, it makes me feel like I have something to work towards to. So I really like that part of having this to do this challenge because I know I'm working towards something, and having it as a short challenge as 14 days only. 14 days is not long at all. It's quite doable. So I really liked having that short period of time to do this challenge. And I'm now really liking doing challenges because I find that, it keeps me motivated. It gives me something to do and helps with my whole goal of trying to lose weight, right? So knowing that I have something that kind of builds into being a habit, that every day I know I have to get on the stepper so that I can participate in this challenge and do my day workout, right, using that stepper. So I really liked having that structure, having something that I'm doing towards exercising, because it's really important to exercise, right? Because you want to build on those stamina. Because I found that I've been living a really sedentary life. I haven't been exercising so much. So I do want to do something which is too extraneous to start off with. So I wanted something to ease me into the whole process of exercising. So this whole challenge helped ease me into that whole, building on that habit to make it this a regular thing that I have to, incorporate exercise into my daily routine or daily life so that I can work towards my goal of losing weight. So that was really, really good. So the first few days, I kind of had, struggled with my knees because they were so painful. So which each day my knees started getting a little bit better. It wasn't as painful as it was. So that was really, really good. So I just kept on having to push through it, right? So that got me to think of, if I was to do any other challenge in the future, it gives me that hope that, I can just work through things. It gets better. You just have to keep pushing. And with time, that pain you might be feeling, it will get better. Because I know it's so easy to give up because you'll be like, oh my gosh, this is too painful. Why am I suffering? Why am I doing this, right? And you end up giving up. But this time around, I didn't give up on myself. I kept on going and just kept on stepping on that mini stepper. So I really, really like the mini stepper because such a small equipment, it doesn't take that much space at all. You can just put it anywhere in your living room or in your house and just start exercising. And I really liked having to exercise whilst watching TV. So that was really, really great. And I could still watch my shows, entertain myself, and before you know it, be like, oh, my time is up. So that really helped with the whole process of doing this challenge to be watching something so that, time can move. You're doing what you normally do, right? Watching TV, but at least you're not just sitting down. You're doing something, you're exercising, you're moving because you really need to move, right? Because your body needs that. So, knowing that I was doing all this exercising, actually, I ended up seeing that, my sleep was improving because I was so tired afterwards because I was doing most of this at the end of the day. So I was really tired at the end of the day and I was getting really good sleep. And I know my other motivation for me to be doing all these exercises using this taper was the exercise bands which are attached to this taper. So that really was really good. It also helps with building those muscles, right? It gives you that extra resistance to add to your exercises. So I really liked having those bands. Although sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, this is too painful. I end up like, doing it just for a short while and then putting all the bands down because it was way too much, right? But with the time, I know the more I do it, the more reps I do, the better I'll get used to it and know my hands will get used to it and get fitter, right? So it's really, really good to have those resistance bands to help with building those muscles and strengthening my arms because I don't want to have floppy arms after I lose weight, right? So I really like having to use those bands to work on my arms because I'm trying by all means. I'm hoping I won't have any like too much loose skin or when I eventually lose all that weight or weight. So I'm really working on that, incorporating that. So since I'm done with this challenge, I feel like I'm gonna continue on working on that mini stepper because I really like doing those exercising. It's simple. It doesn't take time at all. So as I continue on with my weight loss journey, this is definitely gonna be something I'm gonna continue on doing as well. So also there during these days of doing this mini stepper exercise challenge, I also started drinking a little bit more water. And that was really, really good because I'm one of those people I never drink water at all. Well, don't drink as much as I'm supposed to. So I made it a point that I increase my water intake because I really needed to have a lot of water, right? Because, your body needs that. Your body needs some water. So that's one thing I've actually took up during that time of this challenge, drinking more water. So I'm going to continue on also doing that as I continue on working on my health journey of losing weight, because I give myself a challenge this year to lose 100 pounds. So this is part of that journey, right? So I'm building all these healthy benefits or healthy habits so that I can continue on making those positive changes in my life and be able to meet my goal at the end. So now that I'm done with the 14-day mini stepper challenge, I'm thinking of doing another challenge because, as I said, I'm really liking doing these challenges. It gives me something to do, it gives me something to focus on, right? So for my next challenge, I'm thinking of doing a jumping rope challenge for 30 days. So that's going to be a little bit longer challenge because it's 30 days. And with the jumping rope, I haven't done jumping rope in a long, long, long time. So that's going to be interesting. I know starting off, I'm going to face a lot of challenge, even jumping itself, but I'm going to keep pushing. And I know the more I do it, the better I will get. I'm hoping. But we're going to see. We're going to see. I'm really looking forward to starting it, although a little bit scared at the same time because I'm like, oh my gosh, my poor knees, my poor knees. But I'm going to try not to overextend myself because I don't want to end up hurting myself or doing too much. So I'm going to be really watching to make sure that I don't injure myself whilst doing that because I have so much weight, right? And all this weight on my knees. Oh, yikes. That's going to be something else, right? But at the same time, I don't want to use that as an excuse to not do anything because you'll be like, oh my gosh, because I feel like I'm already coming with the excuses of why I'm not going to be able to do it because I already have this pre-notion of that it's going to be painful and hard, right? But I'm going to give it a try. I'm not going to let myself hold myself back. I'm going to try it even if I can just jump for 1 minute, just do one jump a minute. At least that's something, right? So we'll see. I'm willing to try it out. And because I know in the past, years ago, I used to do a lot of jumping rope and I really enjoyed doing that. And it's a good exercise. I had, you can burn a lot of weight, a lot of calories with that, right? So I'm willing to give it a try again, jump and skip, because I've seen some videos on YouTube of other people who have used jumping rope as a form of exercise when they're big, and they were fine, they did okay, right? So I just have to get over that fear of myself to say it's gonna hurt, I'm gonna get hurt or whatever, right? And actually give it a try, making sure that I'm still being careful, right? So yeah, that's gonna be my next challenge. So, what kind of challenges have you tried in the past yourself, and what was your experience with doing that? Is it something that you like doing? So, share in the comments so that we can help each other, motivate each other, inspire each other, so that we can continue working towards our goals that we have to having a healthy life for this year, 2025. So, yeah, share in the comments. I would like to hear. Thanks.